Daniel Turner with us right now, the Power of the Future founder and CEO. Daniel, kind of akin to what we were talking about here with Jackie, is we're seeing a lot of countries that heretofore had sworn off coal, for example, opting for it now. That includes Germany and Italy, Austria, the Netherlands, because of what's happening with Russia and oil and gas supplies from them. And I just think in their darkest days, would they have envisioned going to this energy source that they have in abundance, as we do here, but it's a sign of the times. What do you make of it?
No, it's really remarkable to see, and we have to thank Western Europe for setting us this wonderful example of foregoing these lunatic dreams of this renewable mandate. For some reason that only the Lord himself will be able to tell us one day, Neil, the wind is not blowing in Europe, and it hasn't blown consistently for a year and a half. I don't know why. No one knows why, but it's the fact. And so if you are Germany, which has invested tremendously in wind power, you need to go to what works, and coal works, right? And we've beat up the coal industry for electricity production. We've allowed other countries to advance coal, India, China. China's building a coal plant basically a month, a new one per month. We've allowed other countries in this global climate world to build coal because it works and it's successful, but we have foregone it. And America has hundreds of years of coal reserves. West Virginia alone, let alone Wyoming and Alaska on top of it. So we have to look at Western Europe and say, let's learn from their example of saying 20 years of these silly green dreams have collapsed in front of them. Geopolitically, economically, they've collapsed. Let's return to what works. Fossil fuels work.
What's intriguing, at least in the case of countries like Germany and Italy, they haven't given up on clean energy. They're just all in on all energy, including, as you pointed out, coal. And I wonder, that's not a bad strategy. If you're looking at all your options, you sink money into all your options, but you don't rule out one for the other, especially one like traditional coal or fossil fuels that will give you a backstop as these others presumably get up to speed. I'm not smart enough to know when that would be, but to explore all your options, everything. What do you think?
Well, no one knows when that's going to be, and that's not a fault of you or me or just humanity. It's a fault of technology. When we can't force what the markets, we can't force by politics what the markets have not brought online naturally. We don't know when wind and solar are going to work, but currently they are not working, and to claim otherwise is false. And in the meantime, Germany has wasted how many hundreds of billions of dollars in this effort? Germany pays more than 5 times what we do for their electric bill. So if, my farm here, our electric bill is $150 a month. Imagine paying 5 times that if you're a German family. So what are they losing in terms of capital investment in other sectors? Because people are just trying to keep their lights on in their house. So I don't know when wind and coal are going to succeed. The markets don't know that either. The only ones that know that are politicians who are forcing it upon us by executive order, by mandate, but not the markets, not the people. They're not ushering these into fruition and into being.
Well said. Very well said. Daniel, very good catching up with you. Daniel Turner, the Power of the Future founder and CEO. By the way,